Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, oh, what the hell? Okay, in this video, I just want to share a story with you that's pretty crazy, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to me. So this was like about last year, and so I got in trouble for something like pretty serious. My mom saw me in the backyard doing something. I was kind of doing some drugs, just vaping though. It's not a big deal. So my mom caught me doing this, right? And a, then a couple, I think it was a couple days later. Yeah, it was a couple days later. She decided to hire a babysitter. I'm like, why the hell would you hire a babysitter? And at the time I was 14, right? So it's like, I don't think a 14-year-old really needs a babysitter. So she hires a babysitter, and then she didn't tell me about it. So one day I came home from school, and I just look upstairs, because I usually go upstairs. I look upstairs, she's up there with my cat, and she's by herself. I didn't know that there was going to be a babysitter in my house. So I kind of shit my pants knowing that there's someone random in my house just touching my cat. Then what happened was I said, "Who the hell are you?" And she's like, "I'm your new babysitter. Your mom hired me." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." And she told me why it was for, like why my mom hired me. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know." So I just went up into my room, played some video games with my friends. I told them what happened. They're like, "Oh, is she hot? Is she hot?" I'm like, "No." And she looked pretty familiar. And I asked her like where, like how I know her, and she told me what school she went to and everything. Turns out we went to the same school. I think she was just like 4 years older, so she must have just graduated or something. I don't know. Anyway, so the next day goes by. I see her again. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" I go to my room, and she comes into my room with some food, and she gives it to me. And she's like, "Is it okay if I have friends over?" I'm like, "All right, that's fine for me." And what happens is I come home from school again the day after that, and there is like 16 cars on my street. I walk in my house, and this girl's literally throwing a party. It's insane. And I'm like, "Does my mom know you're doing this?" She's like, no. I'm like, "What time will my mom be back?" She's like, "Probably like 12. She's out with friends now that she has more free time on her hands because of me." I'm like, okay. So it's about 11:30, and everyone's starting to leave, right? And I go upstairs in my room, and I tell my friends what happened again. And it's like, "Oh, what the hell, dude? That's so weird." And turns out her boyfriend was staying in our house. And I walk downstairs to go put my dishes away, and all I hear is moaning coming from the couch. And what's happening? It's my babysitter and her boyfriend doing it on my couch. And this is just like, this is where my family watches television and does whatever they do on there. I don't know. And she's literally doing it on my couch. And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "Oh, please don't tell your mom." I'm like, "All right, only if you give me $20." And so she just gave me $20, and I just didn't tell my mom. But yeah, my family kind of eats and watches TV and sports there, so it's pretty messed up she was doing that. But after that, I got to talk to her and know her for a bit, and she seemed like a pretty nice person, although she did whatever on my couch with her boyfriend. And her boyfriend seemed pretty nice too. I was talking to him. Seemed like a nice guy. He was really sorry about it. And yeah. So guys, moral of the story, just don't have sex on people's couches if it doesn't belong to you. So yeah, alright guys.